Guys, Mike here, head trader at True Trading Group. June 17th, starting the week off red. So two very different storylines here. Last week was my first week back trading, coming back from vacation. I was green every day last week. Now, starting the week off today, Monday, red. And really, the premise of this video is going to be a little bit of a mental lesson. It's going to be, do not give up so easily on good trade ideas. And what do I mean by that? Do not give up so easy on good trade ideas. That does not mean just hold on to a stock as it is going against you because you think your trade idea is still good, even though it is showing you that it's not working out. That is not what I mean. You have to stick to your stop losses, guys, no matter what. You've got to make those rules. You've got to simplify trading. It's hard enough as it is. You can't make things harder for yourself, so stick to your rules and especially stick to your stop losses. But when I say don't give up on a good trade idea, it's because what I mean by it is when you have a very clear, concise game plan and you have very clear reasons on why you think a stock is going to do something particular. You have a very clear take profit targets, and you have a very, very, very good analysis and good thesis on the trade. Just because the trade doesn't necessarily trigger, but if the chart pattern and the idea is still alive, stick with it, because sometimes your timing is just a little bit off, okay? And that's what I'm talking to you guys about today with regards to Beyond Meat, okay? I am bullish on Beyond Meat. I think we're going to get a short squeeze up over 200. My target is between 2 to 220, and I lost money on it in the morning. I made a little bit of money on it in the afternoon, and I decided to get flat before the bell, and the stock kind of spun me around a couple of times today. Maybe I had too big size. I'm not really sure. I think I just got spun around a little bit. Today was a very choppy day in the stock. It was up and down and up and down and up and down. It was a very, very tough trade for it today. But I stuck with it after taking a loss on it in the morning because I didn't give up so easily on a good trade idea, and I made a little bit of money back. Now, I'm still not giving up on what I think is a very good trade idea. Okay, I feel this in my bones that this thing is going to squeeze up over 200. We're actually trading higher right now after the bell. But let's get to my trades on this Beyond Meat, and I can talk to you guys about, a little bit more. You'll see a little bit more what I'm talking about. You'll feel a little bit more what I'm talking about when I say don't give up so easy on good trade ideas, because sometimes your timing is just off. So Beyond Meat gapped up. We had a big gap up. As soon as it opened up, we pushed and surged higher. It was a real strong opening bell candle. Then we real quickly pulled it back in, and we put in what looked like a little bit of a double bottom right at the bell. So we put in that little double bottom. So I went ahead and I got long right there on Beyond Meat. Now, I came into the day with Beyond Meat as the number 2 stock on my watch list behind CTRV, which turned out to be a complete bloodbath disaster, total dud on that gap up on CTRV. But Beyond Meat was the number 2 stock on my watch list. I'm already bullish. I already think we're getting a short squeeze. So all I needed was that one little bullish signal to get long, and I got that little double bottom off the bell, and I went ahead and I jumped in long. Take you guys some more trade announcements. Hey, you can see long Beyond Meat at 165.42, stop loss in the 162 area. And real quick, we shoot ourselves up. We make a new high of the day, and I tried to get filled, guys. I had shares at 169, and I did not get filled because this only went up to 168.80. So I missed a fill there on a take profit by 20 cents, which if you guys trade Beyond Meat or you know anything about Beyond Meat, 20 cents is nothing. Okay, the spread is sometimes bigger than 20 cents, and I missed getting that fill there to take some profit. And then you can see it went right from the high of the day and completely rolled it over to make a new low. And I had to stop out of my position down here and at the low of the day at 161.71. So right off the bat, I'm starting the day in the hole. Okay, right off the bat, I'm starting the day in the hole. But I didn't give up on the trade idea. Okay, because right here, that was this opportunity. I read this as the stock's opportunity to really roll over and then fade this gap up and then, really let shorts kind of get confident in their position, because this gap up today hurts. If you're short, this gap up today hurts. So I read that as this was a chance for them to really roll it over and get back down into the 150s. But you can see it immediately recovered that new low of the day So I went back ahead and I didn't give up on the good trade idea because I thought maybe my timing was just off. Maybe I got in a little bit too early. Let me stay focused on this. Let me look for another area that I can look to get long. Well, I focused on it. I went back and I got long again, tier 1 this time at 164. Okay, I went back in here 164 at tier 1 because I had already taken a pretty big hit early in the morning. I'm already sitting here right on the day. So I want to try to get myself back into this trade with the least amount of risk possible. So that's why I went ahead with the tier 1. Tier 1, guys, is only 25% of my position size. And you can see we had some resistance right here at VWAP. You see this resistance at VWAP. So I said, okay, we can clear that resistance. I'll add to a full tier position. Okay, we cleared it. I added to a full size position right there. Here's the added tier 2 at 165.03. So tier 1, 164, tier 2, 165. All right. And you can see we kind of, as I kind of pan this over, you can see we just consolidate. VWAP didn't mean anything for this stock early in the morning. After that little, like it just kept going right through it multiple times, right through VWAP. It was crazy. It just kept going right through it and then became support later on towards lunchtime. So I'm holding on here, guys. We get a little bit of action here. We have some resistance at 168. So here's your resistance high of the day at 168. Some resistance here again, some resistance here. And so once we break through the high of the day here during lunchtime, I took some profit off the table right here. Okay, so here you guys can see I took some profit off at 169.60. So I made a little bit of money back. You can see here, tier 1, tier 2. There's the first take profit. And at this point now, I'm looking for 168 to hold support and give you continuation into the afternoon session. We pull it in, 168 holds. And I thought right here, guys, coming out of lunch, I thought right here we were going to go. Right there, I thought we were going to squeeze. And then we don't. We roll it back over, break back down. And I exited right here at 165. Okay, I said to myself, I wasn't going to let this trade go red. Here you guys can see sold out the remaining at 165. I was not going to let this trade go red against me. So if I'm long at tier 1, 164, tier 2, 165, I took some off at 169.60. I wasn't going to let this go all the way back against me and give back those profits because I was already red on the day. So I wanted to kind of lock that in a little bit. And then when we rolled over like this, you know, this is power hour. We rolled over like that into power hour. And I said, yeah, you know what? Maybe today's just not the day. It's not going to do it. Let me exit this position here and I'll reevaluate the trade tomorrow because I'm not giving up on this trade idea. I thought maybe my timing was just off. Well, right before the bell, literally right before the bell, we squeezed back up to the high of the day. So I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Right before the bell. I missed out on another like $6 a share of potential profit, not to mention to still be holding on to some of the position, looking for the gap up tomorrow. I am looking for a gap up tomorrow, maybe 174, 175. We'll see if we get it. But this is still well on my watch list, guys. You can see here this gap up. I'm looking to see if maybe we get something like this, okay, tomorrow. Okay, I'm looking for something like this tomorrow and then, you know, really get that squeeze action going. So, you know, that's what this lesson is about. You know, I'm finishing the day red, but it's about not giving up on a good trade idea and understanding what the difference is between not giving up on a good trade idea or, you know, being careless and not following your rules and not sticking to your stop losses because, you know, you want to give up on trades that just aren't working out. But if the trade just doesn't necessarily trigger, but the pattern is still intact, don't give up on it. Okay, don't give up on it. Now, if the whole entire pattern and setup breaks apart and falls apart, then, okay, get rid of it. Move on to the next stock on your watch list. But as long as the pattern is intact, big picture now, guys, look big picture. Okay, don't be so fixated under a microscope, you know, and you're looking at like a 5-minute window and you're on 1-minute candles and you're looking at 5 candles like this and you're saying, oh no, it looks like crap. Or oh no, it looks great. Big picture. Okay, zoom it out. Look at the big picture of what a stock is doing. And if that pattern and that setup is still intact, even though you may have just took a shot at the stock and you may have taken a loss on it, if that setup is still intact and you're confident in your analysis, stick with it. Because sometimes your timing is just a little bit off. So I still do think that we get a short squeeze on Beyond Meat that takes us up to 200. I will reevaluate to see what the stock is doing pre-market, and I will not give up on this trade idea if the pattern and the setup is still there. Tomorrow's TGD Tuesday, guys. Come join me. The chat room is open, free. You guys are probably going to want to see what this Beyond Meat is doing tomorrow. And if we do get that squeeze, believe me, I'm going to be jumping all over it. So if you want to come and chat and trade with me live, go to truetradinggroup.com. On the upper right-hand corner, click on TGT Tuesday, register, and you will get a link that will give you access to the True Trading Group chat room free for the entire day, which is we open it up around 7:30 in the morning Eastern time, stays open till about 5 p.m. Eastern time. So if you guys want to come trade with me, it's totally free. Come say what's up. Shoot me a message in chat. Let me know you're from the YouTube community. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'll see you in chat. Take care.